Too much breakfast. Anyway, it seems like everyone wants to do their own thing. What can we do to work better together as a group? I wish I could do something on my own. That's impossible. Last time I tried working with someone, well, didn't exactly go well. So, if I screw up, it'll be just like Kaede all over again.
It's no use.
I did it again. I can't keep those thoughts out of my head. I can't stand around doing nothing. I promised her. Alright. Let's check our map. Where are people at today? Lots of people hanging around the courtyard, would seem. Maki's still up there guarding her room, so probably means we can't talk to her. Where is Angie? She'd be fun to talk to. Oh, did I just teleport? You can do that? Well, I accidentally teleported here. Might as well talk to Maki. Hey, Maki. Oh, sheesh.
Well,
No matter how many times you show up, I'm not letting you in, and I'm not coming out. I see. You sure about that?
well,
Okay. Maybe we can break her eventually. Break her will. Sounds bad when you say it like that. Anyone else still weirded out by these, like, staircases and such? Like, why? Why? It's so weird. For no reason at all. Okay, well then. Hi, Kaito. I mean, you could hang out with Kaito. He's a good dude. Sure, why not?
Damn it.
How in the world did he end up like that? Let's chill. Let's chill, man. Whoa, my bad. I was just thinking about something. You want to hang out? Then let's talk about planets. Kaito and I had a long conversation about space. Kaito and I grew a little closer today. We will definitely give him a present, and that present will be space themed. What's this? Work chair. And we know for sure the white puzzle does it, right? Yeah, plain puzzle with one side white as milk. For astronaut exams. Perfect.
Are you serious?
Are you serious? I didn't even think you could even find those around here. I thought Kato was just special to be able to grab one of those.
Huh.
As expected. No, great job. I'm so happy.
Leave it to me.
You got us something to tell me? Don't hold back. I'll listen. You're pretty enthusiastic about this.
Then?
Well, you're an astronaut trainee, right, Kaito?
Got it.
Sure am. I'm still a trainee, but I'm gonna be accepted for sure.
But...
Training to be an astronaut must be hard. Can you handle it?
Huh.
No problem. My training is a piece of cake. Kaito was grinning at me, but then his expression turned serious.
But you know...
Well, to be honest, it's about as intense gets. But the universe is harsh. You gotta be able to handle any situation. Any situation.
I mean...
The first 2 years is basic training. It's pretty straightforward. You learn the skills needed to be an astronaut. Medicine, aeronautical engineering, scuba diving, linguistics, survival training. You pretty much just gotta master everything. Survival training? You have to do that? I guess if you, like, crash land in the middle of the wilderness or something.
Got it.
Yeah, for emergencies where I gotta make an unexpected return from space. That's right, I suppose you do risk your life to be an astronaut. Oh, that reminds me. I remember watching something on the news. There's a training facility for astronauts on the bottom of the ocean, right?
Yeah.
Right, it's pretty famous. It's a little different from basic training, though.
Listen up.
All right, pop quiz. What's the most important thing an astronaut needs? Perseverance, a healthy body, or talents? Perseverance, I guess. Perseverance?
Got it.
Sure, that's necessary, but there's something more important than that. The seafloor facility exists to help people train this specific thing. And that thing is...
Listen up.
communication. The most important thing for an astronaut is teamwork. Wait, so none of the answers are right? What? Why is Shuichi so bad at answering questions? Like, that's 2 questions now where, like, I answer the question and it's like, no, none of them. Am I a fraud? Am I actually a terrible detective? The universe is a frontier that the people of the world challenge together. And since we need to work together, communication is vital.
You're right.
That does sound quite important.
Huh.
Right, they check that in the recruitment exam. That's why you need language training. It makes up a fourth of basic training. Of course, I can speak Japanese, English, and Russian all fluently. I didn't just learn the languages, I had to learn each culture, too. The culture, huh? Never thought I'd hear Kaito. Oh, wait, now that I think about it. He can speak multiple languages, is well-learned, and has what it takes to be an astronaut. I've been underestimating him. Kaito's incredible.
Damn.
Now, I want to get back to training. The universe is getting away from me. The world needs this luminary of the stars to shine even brighter. I don't have the heart to tell him that I'm not so sure about that. Alright. Like I said, cool dude. Kaito and I went to our separate ways, and I returned to my room. Okay, there's still some time left. I can't sit around and do nothing. Okay, map. Okay. Looks like a 2 is in the magic room. Or not a 2. Angie is in the magic room. Oh, I've got new settings. That's fun. Why is this in the settings? There are so many themes. Love Suite theme. Yeah, it makes you a little uncomfortable. Let's just go back to our good old Kaede theme. In remembrance. Okay. Let's get out of here. And the branding on the, like, you can, I feel like it does something to your psyche. You walk out your front door after a sleep and then boom, casino, boom, love hotel, like, sheesh. And also to be bombarded with those advertisements, with Vice, advertisements for Vice, 24/7. What is that? Sometimes these games, they got the darndest little details. I'm like, wait a minute, is that relevant or is that just the art team going overboard? Wait, this isn't where the magic goes. It's near the gym. Right. Whoops. Okay. The gym is this way. First thing I'm playing these 3 games on Switch is that I didn't even get any of the achievements. Ooh. Right, yeah, because Nintendo's just obstinate about not having like a unified system-wide achievement system for some reason. Though I will say, like, I'm not really an achievement hunter myself. I was watching a review for a game recently, and like one of the major factors of the review was like the achievements and saying like pointed out like, oh, it takes X amount of time to get all the achievements and get your platinum trophy or whatever. I'm like, and granted, I've never had the PlayStation, so I don't really know about I know that's Sony's system, like the trophies and platinum trophies and whatnot. But like I can understand on a given game being like, ooh, I love this game. I love playing it. I want to get all the achievements just to give me an excuse to play more of this game. Are there really people who then turn around and say, I want to get as many achievements as possible. I'm going to buy and download and play games I hate just because they have a high amount of achievements that I can acquire easily. To get what? More gamer cred, I guess? Like, I don't know. That seemed really weird to me. Like, it was one of those moments where I felt like I had, like, I was, like, mining, and then I'd accidentally, like, chipped my way into a cave, and that cave was just a whole different world of experience. I just peeked in and was like, wait a minute, what the heck is going on in here? And then I left. Because I did not want anything to do with that. Because, I guess further context, the game in question that it was revealed was a visual novel. And, like, they were even talking about, like, oh yeah, you just fast forward the text so you get the achievements as fast as possible. I'm like, why? Why do you want the achievements this badly that you waste money on the game and then not even read the visual novel? Like, what are we doing here? You paid like $10 or something for achievements that mean nothing. Oh no. What, have I like accidentally stumbled upon a corner of the internet that's bad? I don't know. It was really weird. Yeah, anyways. What's up, Shuichi? I'm having a chit-chat with Himiko. I wonder what Himiko has to say. And Himiko would be fun to hang out with, too. Yeah, what do you want? You want to talk to me, too? Angie's been talking to me non-stop. Because I kind of want to talk to Himiko and get more information on her magic. But the issue is we can't just, like, talk to everyone. You gotta specialize, otherwise you only become, like, loose acquaintances with everyone instead of actually, like, good friends with anyone. What's up, Shuichi? We are talking, that's what's up. Yoo-hoo! Do you want to be near me? Okay, then. Atua says I can spend time with you. I like doing Angie's voice, because... This is going to sound really weird, but... Because she says Atua so frequently. And, like, when I'm doing character voices, a lot of times, there's a certain word that can really help anchor you in the character. And the fact that she says Atua, which that is my word for anchoring into Angie's character, she says it, like, every other sentence, so, like, it's really easy to get in character for her. I spent some time with Angie. Angie and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Angie a present? Definitely. We learned more about this mysterious island she hails from. And this art mannequin should be good too. I mean, we know the sketch works, but the art mannequin should work too. It's literally like the same thing. This is it. This is what I have been after. How did you know, Shuichi? Did Atua speak to you? Good job, Shuichi. Yoo-hoo! Hey, Shuichi, I need your help with something.
Okay.
I'd be happy to help.
Woohoo!
Yay, thank you. Now then, I want to help you to help me look for something.
Leave it to me.
That shouldn't be a problem. What are you looking for?
Yep.
A sickle.
Huh?
A sickle.
Yup.
Yeah, a sickle, you know, a crescent-shaped blade, wooden handle, cuts stuff easily. What are you going to do with that? Mow the lawn?
That's not right.
No, silly, I am going to stab it into my window. Why? Is this like a religious thing?
Huh?
The window?
Yep.
On my island, if you feel sad and lonely at night, you stab a sickle into your window. That's an odd custom.
And then?
Anyone who sees it can't just ignore it, they gotta go console that person. They gotta do anything they can to console them. And I do mean anything. That's frightening. So whenever I'm feeling sad, I gotta have a sickle ready.
You're right.
I see. Well, if you ever need anything else... Anything else? Nothing else comes to mind.
How divine!
You're so nice, Shuichi. I bet you'll come console when I stab my sickle. Huh? Me?
Yeah!
I want to be consoled by you. I see.
Oh, yeah!
I'll teach you all of my island's customs, Shuichi.
You can't do that.
First, you're not allowed to feed children after midnight. Yeah, sensible. I heard of a creature like that somewhere before. Goblins, Greevils. Yeah.
Come on, come on.
Mogwais, I don't know. Because it's unhealthy, they won't grow up to be stable adults. Alright, that sounds reasonable.
And then?
And they have to undergo a divine initiation ritual before they can enter adulthood. I know a lot of cultures have a coming-of-age sort of ceremony. A ritual like a coming-of-age ceremony, okay.
So divine.
During the ritual, we perform intense physical workouts. Okay, so it's coming-of-age ceremony. Shows like the strength of the child. Alright, alright. They all become adults at the same time and feel all happy and relaxed afterward. Okay.
Huh?
What?
How divine.
I haven't undergone my ritual yet, but I hear it's a divine experience. Shuichi, come on. Nothing she said is inherently. I see. Happy and relaxed, huh? Look, Shuichi, it's not that suspicious. I mean, a lot of exercise leaves you happy and relaxed. And have you ever actually done exercise? Like, I know it's a pain to, like, get started, but, like, once you do it, you lift your weights and stuff, you feel great afterwards. And then the next day, you feel terrible because you can't move your arms from the soreness, but you live with it.
Of course, of course.
That's right, on my island, everyone shares in our fun, happy times. At weddings, for example, after the bride and groom consummate their vows... Okay, why did I give her the benefit of the doubt? The guests make their own vows, and they consummate those, too. What? Everyone? What is this strange place you come from, Angie? Where is the moon?
Thanks, Bituatua.
After a successful consummation, the bride is blessed with a baby. Yep, that's how sex works. Of course, we all share the baby, too. She comes from, like, a commune? Cult commune? Using a sickle? What? Where does the sickle come involved? Wait, how is there a sickle involved? That's terrifying.
Huh?
What the hell are you going to do with that? Just kidding, we can't share a baby. Oh, she was like a joke about cutting the baby in half, King Solomon style. She has a very dark sense of humor. We just share the bride. What is this?
Huh?
What does that mean? That has a ton of strange traditions. Angie's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. I'm sure it's just like a culture, language barrier or something. Like, we're just... Like, if we had more context, it would make sense, I'm sure. With more questions than answers, I return to my room. I'll say.
It is now nighttime.
This is an official announcement from the Ultimate Academy. It is now 10 p.m.
So,
The late night special at the exclusive Monica Kitchen inside the dining hall is...
I'm whipping up a rice bowl with chicken, egg, and spicy kimchi. It's only 1,000 calories.
Only 1,000? I mean, that's... I've had meals that... Many meals that are more than 1,000 calories. That's not like a light meal. Seems pretty good, though. I mean, I'm not really much of a fan of kimchi myself, but I'd give that a try.
It's easy to make. Just cook fried chicken and eggs with rice. Top it with kimchi. Oh, and don't forget the mayo.
Okay.
Voila, bon appetit. By the way, this here's for Monocubs only. We ain't sharing any with yous. Bam! How you like my culinary chaos?
Yeah, this kind of reminds me. I saw like one episode of like a anime once. Some sort of food anime. I don't know, this just reminds you of this art style wise, I think. Anyway.
So long, farewell.
It was a strange show. I didn't feel compelled to keep watching. I wouldn't eat that greasy food even if they threatened to kill me. Oh, it looked kind of good.
But
Anyway, nighttime already, huh? When it gets to be nighttime, I start thinking about things. Was there really no way to save Kaede? Ask myself questions like that. Well, I guess the way to save her is... It would have been tough. I would have had to be more perceptive, but if I had... If I had worked out the case earlier, and by early I mean like immediately, then could have either tried to persuade her to not kill the mastermind, if I had figured out before she put her plan into action, or at the very least I could have persuaded her after the fact to just take the deal, but again, you would have had to solve it basically instantly. And even then, she might have not. But it was there the whole time. There. Should have noticed. Because no matter how I think about it, what happened to her is my fault. Is someone here? The doorbell's ringing. Hello?
Yo!
Hey, come hang out with me a sec.
huh?
Now? But it's nighttime.
Come on, man.
Here's our rule about walking around at nighttime, right?
Huh.
I'll be waiting at the courtyard.
Wait.
Wait! But Kaito wasn't listening. He turned and quickly walked away. The courtyard at this time of night? What does he want? Could it be about the motive video I have? But how does he know? Wait, should I even go at all? Something might happen. Do I have the option to sleep? Like, probably not. I usually slept on the futon at home. I don't really like sleeping on beds. You'd prefer the futon to the bed? Is that a thing? Preferring the futon to a bed? Beds are pretty good. Oh, you're here too. Kyo.
Oh.
Oh, are you going out, Shuichi?
Okay.
Ah, yeah, Kaito asked me to come meet him. So, if I end up dead, Kaito did it.
Ah, yes.
Ah, yes, I saw him near the Wisterias, so it was you he was waiting for.
In any event.
But having a secret meaning at a time such as this, do you intend to exchange motives?
No.
I don't know, maybe. He just asked me to meet him. I don't know why. I was merely joking. However, it would be understandable for one to come to that conclusion. Please keep that in mind. Well, since I have witnessed you here, I suggest you avoid taking any foolish actions. In any event, good night. Now I'm even more worried. Something could happen to me. I'm not gonna die, clearly. Like, look at all these witnesses. Now, it would be an open and shut case. Hey, Himiko.
Yeah?
Yeah, oh, it's you, Shuichi.
Hmm.
What are you doing up at this hour? Yeah, well, just thinking. It's pretty late now. I think I'll sleep well tonight.
I knew it.
I knew it'd be like this. I would have had her undo my brainwashing Or if I knew it'd be like this, I would have had her undo my brainwashing a long time ago. Huh?
Huh?
Your brainwashing? Well, good night. What was that about? She looked happier than usual. I wonder what happened. You were talking to Himiko earlier today. Did she seem off at all to you then?
Eh?
Huh, Shuichi? Where are you off to at this hour?
Uh,
Well, I have something to do. What are you doing? Oh, I was just praying to Atua and... just be excited for tomorrow.
Huh?
Tomorrow?
Sayonara.
Good night, Shuichi. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow? Is she planning something? Okay, so I mean, it's a nice evening. Brisk. Little wind on the face. But even still, strange time to ask to meet someone, so I trust it's important. Oh, good, you came. What's wrong, Kaito? Why did you call me out here all of a sudden?
I mean,
See, since I was chosen as an astronaut trainee, I've trained every day, but I haven't done any training here at all. At this rate, I'll get all week, so... Oh, you want like an exercise party? Oh, yeah, we can, like, do some reps.
got it.
Join me, Shuichi.
Huh?
What? Why me?
All right.
Doesn't matter, let's get started. Take off your coat.
Wait!
Wait, why?
Shut up.
Instead of complaining, just do 50 push-ups. I don't know how it happened, but before I knew it, I was doing push-ups with Kaito in the courtyard in the middle of the night.
Why do I have to do this?
Now's not the time to use your head. Now's the time to move your body. What's the matter? Slowing down already?
I never do push-ups. My arms are giving out.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't have a mental ultimate ability, not a physical one.
Hey, don't say that. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
What the? That logic makes no sense. Somehow I managed 50 push-ups. Oh, but my body was spent, and I collapsed on the grass, panting. Jeez, that's pathetic, man. Getting tired from only 50 push-ups. I mean, 50 push-ups, I feel like that's above average for the kind of usual person to be able to do. And I can do 50 push-ups. I can do that no problem, but I feel like if that's not a thing you're training on the regular, then, like, you know, maybe you're kind of average, sort of flabby, out-of-shape guy might only be able to pull off, like, 20 or 30.
Got it.
Well, that's enough for now. We'll pick back up tomorrow.
Huh?
We're doing this again tomorrow.
Huh?
Well, yeah, you gotta do daily training every day, right? Otherwise, it's not daily training. It's like weekly at best. But then you just kind of keep pushing it off, which one comes monthly, and then quarterly, yearly. At that point, it's just aspirational. But why do I gotta do this, Kaito?
I mean,
Because this training's for you.
Huh?
For me? Look at you, I can't help but get frustrated. Ask myself, was one Kaede entrusted her wish to really this week?
I mean,
You've been holding yourself back since then, haven't you? Do you think Kaede died because you made a wrong deduction? Do you think you killed her?
Okay.
Yes, I do, Kaito. Because of my detective work, she set up that...
Dumbass.
What are you saying? It was all her fault.
Listen up.
Her sins and her regrets are hers alone. You'll make her worry about you if you try to bear all those by yourself. I guess, but... I know.
Damn it!
I know that. I already know that. You don't have to tell me. But I can't help it, Kaito. I can't stop myself from thinking of what I could have done.
It's no use.
I'm scared. I try not to be, but I'm scared. I can't stop thinking about the pain and sadness that comes if I reveal the truth. That's what I'm afraid of.
All right.
Alright, I got it. So that's your enemy, huh?
Huh?
Enemy?
I mean,
You gotta deal with your worries yourself. Can't give you an answer for those, but
but you know,
at least you know you're weak. As long as you can admit that.
let's do it.
And you'll be okay. You just gotta train and get stronger.
Huh?
Listen up.
Listen up, training is the only way to overcome your weakness.
But
But in my case, getting stronger is more of a mental concept.
Don't worry about it.
Your head and body are connected, right? At the end of the day, they're the same. What does that even mean? He's not making any sense. But maybe that's exactly what I need right now.
okay.
Alright, Kaito, I'll try.
No.
I mean, will you let me? I want to train with you, Kaito. To get closer to defeating my enemy.
Well said.
Well said, bro. But I'm strict, so you better prepare yourself. Bro, huh? That's the first time he's called me that. But, perhaps you should be training too, Kaito. You talk big for a guy that only did 20 push-ups.
What?
What, you were counting?
Jeez.
Jeez, you even noticed that I guess you are the ultimate detective after all.
But you know,
The goal was just 50 anyway, so it doesn't matter if I'm a few short. 20 is like, what, 60% short of 50? That's not fair at all. And thus, Kaito and I began our training regimen. I don't really know why Kaito's so concerned about me, but I suppose I can trust someone again. Just this time. I decided to trust Kaito. In this craziness. I'm so tired. I worked out for the first time in a long while. I'm completely exhausted. But it's a good kind of exhausted. Alright, for now, sleep. I didn't have any intrusive thoughts that night. As soon as my head hit the pillow, I fell into a deep, relaxing sleep. At the time, I didn't yet realize just how horrific it can be to trust someone in this place. I mean, I kind of think the whole Kaede episode should have reeled that to me. What are you looking at? Who are you guys? You're probably thinking this killing game is taking forever. Someone just die already. That's what you're thinking, right? Man, you guys are messed up. I didn't feel the same way, too. Jeez, why won't someone just die? Watching people live and die is really the best entertainment. Some people say, what do you think life is? Honestly, life is worthless. When you die, you are quickly forgotten because there's tons of replacements out there. Like, what, about 7-8 billion or some such? On the topic of that, one thing that I realize is information goes out of date, which is really confusing, right? Like, my entire childhood, I learned the world had 7 billion people. And so now that fact was ingrained in my mind. So now, when I think of how many people the world has, the immediate answer that comes to mind is 7 billion, but despite the fact that Since then, the population has expanded. Now the estimate is close to like 8 billion people. But that's not the answer my mind immediately jumps to, because I've latched onto the 7 billion answer, and now that's just stuck in my mind, clogging up space as a useless, incorrect, out-of-date fact. All that being said, hopefully, the world population stabilizes and then begins to decline again, so 7 billion is actually the correct answer again. Because that would make my life ever so slightly easier. But if you die in a death game, everyone knows who you are. That itself is a form of happiness. Who will find happiness next? My heart's pounding with excitement. Kaito's an embodiment of, he's a bit confused, but he's got the spirit. I'd agree with that.